Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to say I'm really enjoying my Switch 2 right now with all its little quirks and all the other junk going on with it. But is it worth it? Not yet, but I'll tell you when it will be. The Switch 2 certainly improves upon the Switch 1 in terms of ergonomics. Like, look at this shit. You can't go back to this. You can't go back to this. It's just so much better in terms of like feel and like overall design. Plus, the eShop looks a lot less garbage, and the GameCube support is pretty nice too. However, my main problem with the Switch 2 is the launch lamp. Pretty simple. It's no secret for the past 40 years of consoles that most launch lamps for home consoles and handhelds too are pretty ass, and that is no exception here. It has a similar problem to the Wii U where there certainly isn't nothing to play, but most of the launch titles, at least on the third party side, came out years ago on other platforms, so there's absolutely zero reason to pay full price just to play them again on Switch 2. And don't even bother trying to buy them physically either. Excluding Cyberpunk 2077, all third-party games, at least at launch, will have partial downloads, even on the cartridges, because Nintendo did not want to make cartridges smaller than 64 gigabytes. What are y'all doing? And on the Nintendo front, you get a glorified demo in Nintendo Switch 2 Tour, which is $10 more than it should be, by the way, and you get Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom remasters, which are nice, but these aren't new. At launch, the only game that's worth a damn is Mario Kart World, and that is final. And I'll tell you, it is an excellent evolution of Mario Kart when it comes to Grand Prix and how there's transitions between races and all that. And there's an actual cast of characters this time, unlike all the character reskins we got in Mario Kart 8. It is definitely a Switch 2 system seller, which the Wii U did not have, but that's all the Switch 2 has right now. And if you don't feel like spending $500 to see penguins do Sonic Rider style tricks in Airship Fortress, then you might just want to wait till the holidays. With all this negative talk, you might be asking right now, do you think the Switch 2 will flop? Well, what do you think? Donkey Kong Bonanza will come out in about a month and give us another Switch 2 exclusive experience, but Nintendo must hurry up. If you ask me, they're definitely hiding something for the summer direct that's going to happen, either this month or next month, and they're going to need to give us everything they got right now. I'm not saying it has to be anything crazy, but for people to not think that $8 games are an absolute heresy to society, which, good luck, you're going to use one big holiday title with some small stuff sprinkled around there. Hopefully the next 3 Mario's done, and then we can have Kirby Air Riders, and then Metroid Prime 4 could possibly drop this year as well. In terms of third-party stuff, we do have that From Software game coming out next year, and maybe they can convince Capcom to port RE9 to Switch 2 next year. Maybe. Overall, the Switch 2 needs more of its own identity and more of its own exclusives. So if I were you and I didn't buy a Switch 2 already, I'd just wait till Christmas. I'd recommend that for you. But that's all I gotta say on the matter. I'll see y'all for the next video. Peace.